is slightly less than desirable.
Also addicts.
So anyway, I can't obviously see, so I thought, well, I'll use my phone to look up, which is easier said than done, because you've got vacuum hoses getting in the way, my hand getting in the way, and it's, yeah, less than, not the easiest thing in the world. But anyway, we manage. So you can see the relay there, and it's held in with two bolts. 5/16 I think they were. So one's out, one more to take out, which is made equally difficult the fact it's partially behind the other vacuum relay. So here I am trying to figure it out in reverse, underneath, looking at my phone, trying not to block it with my hand. It's a ridiculous idea, really. Not helped with the fact that my carpal tunnel means I can barely feel the screwdriver. But, all good fun. There we go, last bit out by hand so I don't drop the screw, even though I will drop the screw several times. And out it comes.
Red, yellow, green. And as you can see, they handily also put little colour codes on, which is nice.
Obviously it doesn't help once you've bolted it in because you can't see it. But anyway, out with the old, in with the new. Now, see if you can spot the deliberate mistake. Obviously it was deliberate, just for your benefit. Nothing to do with me not paying attention. And in it goes. It's as easier said than done this. You're upside down, looking at a phone to try and line things up, unable to feel the hand, and blocking the camera every time you try and do anything. So there we go, first screw in. Although, as you may note, it's in the wrong hole. Nobody likes it when you get in the wrong hole. But nonetheless, I'll spend a few minutes trying to get the other bolt into a hole that's not actually there, because the first one's in the wrong hole. Fantastic. And obviously we have a bit of tongue action going on there as I'm trying to concentrate. Oh. But I've now discovered my mistake. So we will remove it and we will try again. There we go. Right, it's in the correct hole now, so putting in the second bolt. Doesn't my beard look grey? Must be the way the light's hitting it. Anyway, just tighten up those two.
Right. Finally, so green to the bottom. Yellow to the middle. Red to the top. Take the yellow off. Red. There. Yellow to the middle. And the headlight switch to the top. Make sure they're all on. So I haven't pulled any of them off. Alright, moment of truth.
Obviously they still don't go up and down together because there is a weak vacuum there, which one day I will investigate. You can't rush these things.
Well, fan-bloody-tastic.
But they both go up and down. That's all I'm interested in.
So that is the culprit. But what is this? Well, this is a vacuum relay. You may have seen the big lumps by the lights there, the actuators. They actually control the headlight going in and out, but this tells those actuators what to do. So how does it work? Well, you can see as you saw earlier on, you've got the green, yellow and red colour coded wire or tubes, vacuum tubes. That is your main vacuum input. This is your check that comes from the headlight switch, and then you have outputs there and there. Now in the bottom of this, if I just pull this bit of foam out, you may be able to see, if that focuses, that shaft in there. Now what that does, it has two holes in it, or three holes maybe, two holes, three holes, I don't know, anyway. But it moves between there and there, or there and there, depending on the vacuum input to there. So basically if that, I guess, is sucking, then it moves it up and you have vacuum in there and vacuum out there. If it is not, or it's blowing, again I'm no expert here, but then it drops down to vacuum in there and vacuum out there. So you either have a push or a pull on the actuators for the headlights. Now what can happen is the seal in the bottom there can go, or in this case it doesn't seem, it's almost like that shaft is stuck solid, so I reckon that's somehow seized. But either way, that is what that is, a vacuum relay. So the headlight switch input to there, the main vacuum in there, an output either there or there depending on the position of your headlight switch. That then goes off to the actuator, which either pushes the headlight up or pulls the headlight down. And there's two of each, one actuator obviously on each headlight and one relay controlling each headlight. It's a rather complex system that I don't claim to fully understand, but that's the basics of how it works. That is about 70 odd quid. Similar amount in dollars, I guess, in the States, which is rather a lot for basically not a lot of items, but that's what it needed, so that's what it's got. So there we go, that was a solution, a vacuum relay or regulator or whatever. So as you had the same issue on your Corvette, let me know in the comments below. But in the meantime, usual thing, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I guess I'll see you in a fortnight. Ta-da!